Okay, let's dive right into this. If you're like, well, most Mac users, you probably look at the Apple Notes app and just see a basic, pretty simple digital scratchpad, right? A place to maybe jot down a quick grocery list or a random thought before it completely slips your mind. But hiding right there in plain sight on your dock is an absolutely surprisingly robust tool for IT and productivity. Today in this explainer, we're going to challenge your whole perception of macOS Notes. We're taking it from a basic text box and transforming it into a highly efficient, rigorously organized lab documentation system perfectly suited for all your complex coursework and IT projects.
So here's our roadmap for today. We're going beyond the basic notepad, looking at formatting for structured data, mastering organization with tags, utilizing power user features, and finally building out your customized mini lab system. Let's get to it.
Section 1. Beyond the basic notepad.
When you pop open Notes, you're greeted with a layout that's actually designed for pure focus. On the far left, you've got your sidebar. This is the big picture view holding all your top-level folders across iCloud, your local Mac, and shared spots. Now in that middle pane, you've got your dynamic notes list, which shows you everything contained inside whatever folder you just selected. And finally, taking up the most real estate on the right is your editor. This is your main workspace, where all the actual writing and creating happens.
Section 2. Formatting for success. To build a true documentation system, we've got to graduate from just typing raw text. Checklists are absolutely the first step here. They basically turn static notes into actionable task trackers. Think about it. When you're studying heavy networking concepts, knocking out homework, or even going through a really critical multi-step process like backing up your Mac, a checklist gives you that super satisfying visual confirmation as you tick off each step of your lab assignment.
Now, for more complex data, native tables are totally essential. You can seamlessly drop a structured grid right into your workspace to logically organize outputs that would otherwise just be a messy, completely unreadable paragraph.
Let's say you're running command line exercises. Tracking your steps is absolutely crucial. So instead of a messy log of text, a table breaks it down so clearly. Column 1 tracks your step number. Column 2 captures the exact command you ran, like ipconfig or ping, and column 3 documents the result, like shows IP or test connectivity. It's clean, it's readable, and it's instantly useful when you need to go back and review for an exam.
Section 3. Mastering folders and tags.
Okay, so a major problem for anyone dealing with complex classwork is that files inevitably become incredibly chaotic. You've suddenly got hundreds of notes, and finding exactly what you need turns into a massive headache. Traditional, rigid folder structures mean a note can only live in one specific bid. You might create separate folders for a Cengage assignment or a cybersecurity lab. But by introducing inline tags, literally just typing a hashtag like #networking or #Windows Server directly into your text, that note becomes instantly filterable across your entire system. It's a total game changer.
And here is where the real magic happens: smart folders. A smart folder automatically groups your notes based on those specific tags you've assigned. Imagine creating a smart folder just for the tag #cybersecurity. Every single time you type #cybersecurity into a new note, whether it's an assignment, a random thought, or a quick screenshot, it automatically pops into that folder. It's this incredibly simple automation that literally elevates the app from a static, boring file cabinet right into a dynamic, self-organizing knowledge base.
Section 4. Search, scan, and secure.
The ecosystem hides some seriously heavy-duty tools right under the hood. The search bar, it performs deep text recognition on handwriting and even text trapped inside images or scanned documents. Plus, you can seamlessly drag and drop PDFs or videos directly into your workspace. Got a physical handout? Just use your iPhone camera to scan it directly into your Mac's Notes app via AutoSync. And once it's in there, the built-in markup tools let you highlight and annotate. This pairs absolutely perfectly with capturing lab screenshots and marking up network diagrams for your assignments.
But hey, security is paramount, right? You can quickly lock individual notes using a custom password or Touch ID. This is absolutely essential for protecting your sensitive lab data. Things like secure server configurations, personal keys, or password hints you might be utilizing. Just click the lock icon, secure it, and you're good to go.
Before we put this whole thing together, let's rapidly fire through a few more advanced features. You've got Quick Note. Just swipe your cursor down to the bottom right corner of your screen to instantly jot down a thought without even opening the app. Need to connect your knowledge? Just type 2 greater than signs to instantly link related notes together. Oh, and the app automatically recognizes dates, addresses, and phone numbers. Plus, of course, you can record voice notes on your iPhone that sync seamlessly right over to your Mac. All of this transforms your notes from just isolated documents into a totally interconnected web of information.
Section 5. Your mini lab system.
All right, this is the part where we connect all these features into one cohesive, incredibly practical workflow specifically tailored for heavy IT coursework. When you sit down to tackle a complex Mac or Kali Linux lab, this is the exact organizational structure you should be using inside a single node. Ready? First, use a bold heading for the lab name. Second, break down your workflow using checklists for your actual tasks. Third, use tables to clearly document the commands and code you execute. Fourth, drop your screenshots right below those results. And finally, use a subheading to record your reflection answers. It's perfectly clean, highly readable, and thoroughly professional.
So the core equation of today's explainer is really quite simple. Tables plus checklists plus images plus tags. You're taking these lightweight built-in tools and creating a highly customized native workflow. It's fast, it's built right into your Mac, and it completely eliminates the need for any clunky third-party software.
So, I'm going to leave you with this final thought. Now that you have the literal blueprint to turn a simple scratchpad into a highly functioning IT database, what previously chaotic project, assignment, or syllabus will you conquer first with your new digital documentation lab? Go ahead, open up the app right now, create that very first smart folder, and start building. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and happy organizing.